Alright, y'all, what is up? Thank you guys so much. If you guys watched my last video, I really appreciate the support. If you haven't, make sure you guys go check it out. So today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be going over like everything I eat for my bulk. This is like my first phase. When I start like kind of plateauing is when I'll up my more calories. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over everything I eat, and then we're also gonna go over some questions because I did like a Q&A on my Instagram poll, and like some people asked some questions. So throughout the day, while I show you what I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna be answering some questions. So what I like to do is I usually like to get like a pre-workout meal in, just to get some fiber and energy in my body. It's just oatmeal, protein, and stuff like that. So what this consists of is 408 calories, 56 grams of carbs, 35 grams of protein, and 6 grams of fats. So, you know, fat's low. Get the carbs up before I work out. And what I'll do is I'm using my iPad because I'm recording off my phone, obviously. So I answer some questions when I get to the gym and I'm making my pre-workout. So I'll answer one then, and then throughout the day, like I said before, I'll answer it throughout. So I'll catch you guys at the gym. Thank you so much. So we are now at the gym. I got my pre-workout in my hand. I'm gonna answer one question. Let's see what the first question consists of. How to stay motivated and any future goals, life, career, fitness, etc. All right, so wow, great way to start it off. So my goals in life, just like in general, let's see, life and career. So like my goals in life is, if you know me like ever since, like I just want to be like a great investor. I just want to grow so much that I feel comfortable, my kids feel comfortable. I don't have to like work a single day in my life. Like after, you know, a certain amount of time, I can always be there for my kids. I can watch their games, go to their sports events, go to their awards, go to their school. Like I want to be known as a great investor, a great entrepreneur. And I want to be able to help those who, you know, ask me and like seek me. I want to be that person that's like, okay, because there's a lot of people nowadays that, you know, make this stupid amount of money, and their only worry is like, let's make more, let's profit off people who don't have knowledge, you know, like make all these courses, or like, okay, if you want to learn from me, you have to pay me and stuff like that. I want to grow a team. Like that's why, you know, I hang around the people I hang with, and like there's a few of my really close friends who are very involved in business too, and like I live with one of them and one is kind of far away, and they just help me drive. Like they're big supporters for me, especially like Jay, like my best friend. You guys probably know him. He's like one of my biggest supporters, and I love him to death. Cause like without him, like my friendship size, like I probably would not be where I'm at. Obviously, like my family is like my greatest supporter, but you know, I give it out to those two people. Like they say, surround yourself with like-minded people. Those two people are like my like-minded people, and like my life and career side, to be known as a great guy, great investor who's willing to help. And so if you guys actually have any questions about stuff, don't hesitate to ask. I'm sure everybody's watching this probably knows me, but I used to be pretty freaking big. I was, just so you guys know, I'm like 5'9", 5'10", most likely 5'9". And so I was 5'9" at one point, 198 and like 34 pounds of body fat. So I was a big boy. Once high school ended, I kind of went like in my own sphere, and I was like alone. And I think like that changed my physical, mental part of my life. Is like, you know, it made me want to change. And then as I kept changing over like the last 4 or 5 years, my fitness goals just kept getting better and better and better, because like I would see myself improving. And so I think my future goals for fitness is, as of right now, during this bulk, I kind of want to hit that 180 range, 170 to 180 range. I know that's like a 10-pound gap, but the way I've been moving, I think I can reach 180. But then I want to cut down to like 165, the 160, 165 range, and compete, depending on how my frame is built. So, but yeah, my fitness goal is that I want to compete, and then eventually I want to be the best that I can be. Like nobody wants this as bad as I do. I'm like, the people who live around me know how freaking dedicated I am. That like, it's like insane. Like some of my friends literally thought that I was psycho at one point, because like I was just so dedicated about this and my goals in fitness. Like I'm taking this shit seriously. Like even though like I'm posting a lot of content and I'm not the best at it, but I just want to learn too, and I want to grow with you. I want y'all to see my journey, because you know, my biggest mistake was when I first started, I didn't take pictures. And so now that I'm doing it, I want to document this. I want to show you guys that like hard work really does get you where you are. Just have that desire. And so those are my biggest goals. Thank you so much for asking this question. I don't know if I blabbered too much, but what I'm gonna do now is go get this fat workout in, get some cardio, and today we're doing chest. And then when I'm making my post-workout meal, I'll answer another question then. Peace. We are back from the gym. I got my pre-workout meal or my post-workout meal right here. Sorry if I look a little sweaty. So this meal, let's see. This meal consists of 397 calories, 50 grams of carbs, 39 grams of protein, and 6 grams of fat. Yo, this shit smacks. And I also got some zero sugar syrup on it. It's the go-to. So, sorry if I'm eating, but we're gonna hop over to some extra questions that we have. So let's see. What's your inspiration? Okay, that's a good question. I think my inspiration will have to be my dad, I'm gonna be honest. Like, growing up, I never really understood and realized how much he does for our family and how much sacrifice and time he puts in just to make sure that, you know, me, my sister, and my mom get all the food we want on our tables. We have a great life. We have no worries about any expenses. So I really believe that my greatest inspiration has to be my dad. You know, he drives me, he inspires me. I get my desire from him because seeing him want to work so hard just to make his family happy makes me want to do the same for him. And it low-key hurts a little bit because I'm like, you know, like, I want him to enjoy life a little more too. But, you know, I guess that's just what he does and what he wants. But he's definitely has to be my biggest inspiration. I like that question. And, no, yeah, definitely that. Definitely. Okay, so next question says, what's your motivating factor? I think my motivating factor, this might sound weird, has to be myself. And the reason why I say that is because every dream that or goal that I have, whether it's with real estate investing or whether it's with my fitness goals, I can envision it. You know, I can envision myself with these things. I can envision myself going to these places. I can envision myself with this body. And I think the fact that I can actually envision myself doing something or being something or having something just drives me and motivates me to keep going, because a lot of people would say, oh, like, my motivation is hate, or my motivation is to prove to somebody, or, you know, like those type of things. The thing is, like, it's sad to say, but I've gotten a lot of hate in the past, and maybe still now, and definitely, actually, yes, still now. Over time, you just kind of get numb to it, and you realize that, like, there's a reason why people hate on you. And so I don't really think hate drives me anymore, because it's going to come regardless, you know, whether you are doing something or you're not. And the fact that, you know, hate comes, it just makes me think that I'm on their mind, living rent-free, you know? So I don't really worry about hate. And, you know, having to prove to people is way off the list. Like, I don't give a crap who I need to prove to, because I don't really care, you know, who I have to prove to. I just have to prove to myself, because I'm the only one that's going to push myself and, you know, feel sorry about myself. So definitely not those. It has to be myself that motivates me, because, like, I just want to be somebody so bad, and I can envision it. The fact that I can envision it, it just makes it so much better. And some people would say, like, I also want to be like someone. That's definitely not me. Like I said before, I don't want to be like anybody. I want to make a statement. I want to be known, you know? That makes me not want to be like anybody else, because I'm myself. I have my own goals. I have my own dreams. I have my own realities. And if I push myself to be like somebody else, what happens when I reach that point, you know? You have no other goals. You're going to slow down. You're not going to keep going. So that has to be my biggest motivating factor. I like that question as well. Thanks. All right, so those are the questions that I'm going to answer right now. I'll catch you guys on my next meal. It should be soon. It's just like a quick snack. So I'll catch you on the next meal, and I'll answer a few questions then. All right, y'all. So while I was cooking this meal, I actually forgot to let you guys know that a couple hours ago I had a snack, and I had a protein shake and a banana. But I'm currently cooking this meal, and this one consists of 735 calories, 80 grams of carbs, 30 grams of protein, and 30 grams of fat. So this one's, like, honestly one of my favorite meals, but it's pretty dense. But I'm gonna cook this, take it to my room, and then I'll answer some more Q&As. All right, y'all, so we're back. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to press record while I was eating because I got distracted by Vaughn Walker's new video. But we are back to the Q&As. So let's see. What's your favorite cheat day meal? Why is it Chick Ful A? Is that even a question? No, but no, yeah, Chick Ful A is definitely my favorite cheat meal. You can't really explain it. I mean, if you love Chick Ful A, like, what, their chicken's so good, their fries are so good, their sauce is so good. You can't really even explain it. That, or I'll get, like, In-N-Out or Wingstop, depending on what I'm, like, feeling that day. It just really has to be up to my cravings. But if you hate Chick Ful A, you're just a hater and you're trying to be different. Favorite Celsius flavor? I think my favorite Celsius flavor, I have to go with Peach Vibe. I don't know what it is about it. Like, the first few times I had Peach Vibe, it was really bad. But I drink it a couple of times and I ended up growing and I love it now. So Peach Vibe is probably my favorite. All right, next one. Do you have veins everywhere? No, I'm kidding. All jokes aside, do I have veins everywhere? So when I was on my cut, even now, I think I have veins everywhere but my chest and my back. I did have a few. I actually had like 2 veins during my cut on my back, which was insane. But I do have veins everywhere but my chest, so I'm trying to get that and it'll come. Trust. Alright, so that's enough for the questions right now. When I eat my dinner, I'll do some more questions, so I'll catch y'all then. Alright, y'all, so I'm currently making my dinner meal, my last meal of the day, but I thought might as well just answer one question while it's heating up. So I'm gonna answer one question while it is heating. What's your biggest fitness regret? Ooh. I think my biggest fitness regret was trying to get too skinny. Because when I was big, like my goal was to lose weight, but at that time I didn't realize that, like, you know, I had to build a frame before I actually lose weight. So like, yes, I looked really good on my cut, but like before the last 2 years when I would like lean out or go on my cut, I wasn't really like dedicated enough, and I was just kind of like doing things just to lose weight, and I wasn't really focusing on building my muscle, growing that frame, growing that weight, you know, I was just kind of in it just to lose the weight. So I think my biggest regret would be, if I can go back in time, was yes, I was happy I lost my weight and I'm not big anymore, but my biggest regret, I think, would be take it slower, you know, slowly build down, because I lost weight really fast and that made me lose a lot of like my body physique and physicality. Even though I'm actually doing pretty good right now, I'm commending myself for what I've got, but my biggest regret would be just going too fast. If I can go back, slow down, you know, slowly decrease my weight, maybe eat more than what I actually did, I think I could actually look a lot better now. But it's a regret, but then you live and learn from it, you know. So now that I know, I'm bulking as much as I can, I'm taking it the cleanest way I could. But that's actually a really good question. That has to be like my biggest regret. So let me cook this and then I'm gonna answer more questions. All right, y'all, so we are back. We got the meal ready. You can just mix it up. Literally just chicken and rice. It's like my least favorite meal. Like, it's so dry, it sucks. One of my friends said it literally looks like sand. It's like sandpaper, and that's literally what it tastes like. But gotta do what you gotta do. So this meal actually consists of 564 calories, 53 grams of carbs, 59 grams of protein, and 14 grams of fat. And then usually what I do at like around like later in the evening, I'll have another snack. So my snack that I had after my post-workout meal and then the snack I'm gonna have later tonight combined equals 656 calories, 78 grams of carbs, 31 grams of protein, and 20 grams of fat. So that's pretty much my whole entire 2,800 calorie bulk. So I mean, it's going pretty good so far, but let's answer a few more questions that we have. Best advice to stop eating bad. Low-key, I feel like a lot of people go through this because just like me, I went through a really tough time of like being very disciplined, and it sucks a lot and it's very hard because I love food. You know, like I love my fast food, I love my Chick Ful A, my In-N-Outs, and my Wingstops. But my best advice to stop eating bad is, honestly, you're not gonna stop eating bad until you have a goal. Like, you can start your healthy journey, but if you're not dedicated enough, you're never gonna actually stop eating bad, because the dedication it takes to not eat out or eat bad more often is very, very tough. And to just eat healthy every single day kind of takes a toll on you, but you have to stay dedicated. You have to actually really want to be healthy to not eat bad, if I'm being genuinely honest, because eating bad is more so just like your lifestyle, and you just gotten so used to it that like it's like hard not to get out of that, if that makes sense. Because like eating healthy is so much worse than eating bad, but you got to think of it. Would you rather have 5 minutes of satisfaction for the whole rest of your day to feel like shit, or just eat healthy and you feel like good 24/7, you know? So that's my advice, honestly. How do you get so jacked? I'm trying to gain muscle. Wait, I think there's another one that says this. Yeah, so two of them says, one of them says, how do you get jacked? I'm trying to gain muscle. And the other one says, how do you get that ripped? Well, first off, thank you so much for saying that. Second of all, honestly, just eat a shit ton and work out a lot. Just don't eat out. That's pretty much my only advice. Honestly, like, to gain muscle, to stay lean, to get ripped, you just have to eat healthy, eat a lot. Like, I'm eating a lot right now. I mean, this literally looks like a mountain. But just don't give in to those temptations. That's like the only way I've been able to build the body that I have, is like my temptations. I try my best not to, you know, do it. And I take my supplements. Like I take creatine, I take all my vitamins. So those things, you have to take your vitamins to stay healthy. That helps my body intact, and that helps me keep energy, keep my immune system good. So make sure you take the right supplements also. I'm not talking about go and take some like other shit. But if you guys do plan on it, go check with your doctor first. I'm not, no, whatever. Advice? What is your advice to try something new? Damn. Thank you for asking that. I actually did want to talk about this. So honestly, my advice for that is, I think the biggest thing when people try something new is they're so scared to try something new because they think of what other people are going to say about them. Like me getting into content, I suck. I'm not the best at recording. I'm not the best at photography. I'm not the best at editing videos and stuff. But I took that jump because, you know, I want to get good at this. Like the thing is, people think to try something you have to be great at the start, which is completely bullshit. Nobody was ever great when they first started. Kobe wasn't great when he first played basketball. You know, like Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali weren't the best boxers in the world when they first started. The thing is, like, you can only get great at something when you do it. So if you're out there, you know, you really want to try something new because you want to do it, but you're scared of making that jump because you're scared, one, that you're not going to be good when you start, and two, you're scared of what these people are going to make fun of you of, just do it. I've said it over and over, just do it, because at the end of the day, people are going to talk regardless. And if you can actually get out of your uncomfortableness and try something new, you've already accomplished so much, because 99% of the people in the world will not do what you just did. Because it's very scary and hard to start trying something new and pushing out new things where the whole world can see, and you obviously know you're going to get backlash for it. You know, so just stick through it, believe in yourself. I know, like, your family believes in you. Don't worry about all these other people, because a lot of these people are stuck in their high school phases where, like, they just, you know, worry about other people's lives too much. Just worry about yourself, believe in yourself, keep grinding. I believe in you. Just make that jump, because you never know what that jump will do to your life. Please just do it. All right, so that wraps up today's vid. I hope you guys watched it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually had really fun answering all these questions. I might do another one down the road. So whoever participated, thank you so much. Whoever didn't, I hope you guys participate in the next one. I hope I actually helped some of you all too. You know, change your guys' mindsets, motivated you a little. But if you guys made it to end, thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next video. Make sure to go check out my Instagram. I'm posting every day on there. Same on the TikTok, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Deuces.